Hi, Elizabeth here.
Hi, Martin here, and this month's Leadership Q&A is all about how do I get people to open up to me and tell me how they're feeling. At the moment when I ask those questions, the only thing that I get back is fine, and it's just kind of like one of those default responses that people use, and that's not giving me any information at all.
Yeah, now fine is a default response. We've used it, you've probably used it. Somebody comes along, asks you how you are, and you say, yeah, no, I'm fine. It is just one of those things. But I guess for us, the thing as a leader is you need to know that, are they just using it as a default, or are they using it to mask something else that might be going on that they don't want to tell you about?
Yeah, funnily enough, someone shared a nice mnemonic with us for what FINE actually stands for. And I'm not going to share what the F means, but you'll probably work it out when I tell you that the I stands for insecure, the N stands for neurotic, and the E stands for emotional. And if that is in fact how people really are feeling, don't you as a leader, number one, need to know that, and number two, need to do something about it. I guess for us, the first thing to think about is actually why you're asking the question in the first place. Are you asking it just to be polite and as a matter of course? Or are you asking it because you're really genuinely interested in how that person is feeling? And for us, if your answer is the former, don't bother asking the question at all. You're actually just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 4 hints to help you really get some more information about how your people are really feeling rather than that just default fine. So hint number 1 then, it goes in line with what Martin's just said really. If you ask them the question how they're doing, be really focused on the answer. Really listen to them and be 100% in the moment with them. Make sure that they know you're genuinely interested in what they have to say. Because if you're not, they'll pick it up really quickly. So I guess hint number 2 then is don't let them get away with just saying fine. Ask them an additional question. Probe a bit deeper. So if they do say fine, just say something along the lines of, so what do you mean by fine then? Or, oh, tell me a little bit more about that. What do you mean? Just don't let them get away with just using that default.
It's a great way of genuinely showing your interest as well, I guess.
Definitely.
So think about tip number 3, which leads on quite nicely, in fact, from tip number 2. Think about how they answered the question last time you asked it. So if they said, last time you said, how are you? Said, oh, pretty good, thanks. Think about that. And when you ask them the next time, say, when I asked you last time, you said things were pretty good. How are you today? Because first of all, it shows that you're listening. And second of all, it shows that you really genuinely care. And finally, tip number 4, and this may sound a bit radical, but it's actually worked for us before, ban the word. Tell people why you're banning it and saying, look, it's not giving me any information, and actually it's a bit of a default thing that we use, but just say to them, every time I ask you, how are you, the one thing that you can't say to me is fine.
You could almost make a bit of a joke about it,
Definitely.
couldn't you? And share an acronym with them, or perhaps leave out the F just to read it. The real key thing about this, if you really want your people to open up, it goes back to what Martin said at the beginning. They need to know that you're asking for all the right reasons and you're not just following a process and going through the motions. They need to know you genuinely care about how they are. That's the biggest tip we could give you, really.
So we hope you found today's Leadership Q&A useful, and we look forward to speaking to you soon.
Yeah, keep those questions coming. All right, speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.